What's going on, JW Faction? My name is Josh Williamson. So for this whole video recipe, well, actually, it's not really much of a video recipe. It's more of an explanation, but there's a little bit of a method of cooking I'm going to show you. And speaking of that, I'm going to tell you and show you how and why you should cook your bacon in the oven. Really easy to do, and I'm going to show you why. So to start off, get a baking tray, line it with parchment paper, and get your strips of bacon, whichever kind you want. Whether it's thin cut or thick cut. I'm using thick cut, I prefer thick cut. And just lay it down on the parchment paper. And let me give you a little tip while you're doing this. While you're laying your bacon down on the parchment paper, kind of have the strips touching a little bit to make more room. It'll shrink down while it's cooking in the oven and it won't stick together. Unless you place pieces of bacon on top of each other, that is. Now what you want to do is put this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Now, depending on whether you buy thin cut or thick cut bacon, I'm using thick cut bacon, so it's going to take me 25 or 30 minutes to get the desired crispiness that I want. If you're using thin cut, put it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. It'll cook faster because it's thinner. Now, that really all depends on what your desired crispiness or bacon is. Some people like chewy bacon, some normal people, I'm joking, like me, like crispy bacon. Now, I'm going to put it in for about 25 or 30 minutes, but halfway through, I'm going to turn them all over. Alright, and the bacon is done cooking. I just put it on some paper towels to drain off the excess grease, and it's at my desired crispiness. This right here from the pan is the only mess to clean up when you're making this bacon in the oven. There's just this piece of parchment paper on there, just throw that away. And there's some bacon grease in there too. All I have to do is pour that in the trash can, and then just rinse out the pan with some soapy water. That's all there is to it. And whereas with pan-seared bacon, you get a really big mess from a bunch of splattering while you're cooking it. And also, a big problem I have with cooking bacon in a pan is while I'm cooking it in the pan, it usually tends to be overcooked in the center and completely raw on the sides. Now, I know that's due to like high heat cooking. I've tried that on low heat cooking as well, and it still did the same thing. But with this, it's perfectly done all the way around, and there's no huge mess to clean up. It's really easy to do. Just a perfect way to get great results each time. But if you try this particular method out, leave in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. And if you liked this video, thumb it up. Hate this video, thumb it down. And be sure to subscribe to become a member of the JW Faction on a journey of 10,000 subscribers. Can't put the other hand up because I'm holding the camera, but anyways, you get what I mean. See you later.